Hello everyone, welcome back. Here is vanAmsen with another live coding challenge. In today's coding session, we will tackle an engaging coding challenge that I think many of you will find intriguing. So make sure to stick around to the end to get the most of our live coding session. So the problem we are addressing today is related to two arrays. So here is the task. Given two array num1 and num2 consisting of positive integer with some zeros in them, and we need to replace all zeros with strictly positive integer such that the sum of element of both array become equal, and the objective is to return the minimum equal sum you can obtain, or a return -1 if it's impossible to do so. So let's look at an example. So given num1, it will be 3 to 0 1 0, and num2 will be 6 5 0. So as you can see, num2 is bigger, so we can increase it to for example 1, so then it will be 12, and if we place here for example 2 and 4, let me check. So yep, sum of first num1 will be also 12, so output will be 12. So you can see the logic, and probably you see if they are not equal and one array is missing zeros, so sometimes it might be impossible to make them equal. So before diving into the coding, let's discuss our approach. So we will first calculate the sum of non-zero element in each array, and we count how many zeros are in each array, and we will add the count of zeros to the sum, essentially replacing 0 with 1s. And if one array sum is less than the other and it has no zeros, we know it's impossible to equalize them, so we return -1. And if some are already equal after replacing zeros with ones, we return that sum. So if not, we are just one of the ones from a previous zero. So in the array with the smaller sum to equalize the sums. All right, so let's start coding this out. So first, calculate sums and count 0 using generator expression. So we will have sum1 0 1, sum x for x in num1 if x not 0, and num1 count zeros, and sum2 will be zeros 2, sum x4 in num2 if x not 0, num2 count 0. So adjust for zeros by adding them to the sum. So sum 1 plus 0 1, and sum 2 plus 0 2, and different will be sum 1 sum 2, so we know the difference. And now a short for arrays with smaller sums and no 0. Okay, so if sum 1 less than sum 2 and 0 equal 0, or sum 2 sum 1 and zeros zeros 2 equal 0, so we output probably it's impossible, so return -1. And now if the adjusted sums are equal, or if there is possible adjustment, return sum 1 if difference equal 0, else sum 1 absolute of different if different less than 0 and zeros greater, else sum 2 plus difference if difference is greater than 0 and zeros greater than 0, else minus 1. So yeah, so we start typing the provided code with our sum, and remember, generator expression like that one we are using for the sum are efficient and quite Pythonic. So they allow us to calculate the sum without creating a new list. Also, using short circuiting logic help us handle edge cases efficiently. And if no array sum is smaller and it has no zeros, there is no way to increase its sum. So we immediately return 1. Otherwise, it's possible. So let's run our implementation to see if it's working. So hopefully, yeah, it will. So all good. So now let's submit it for unseen test cases to double verify it's working. So yeah, all good. We beat 100% with respect to memory and 20 with respect to runtime, but let's look. So yeah, so top maybe not so big difference, so maybe some optimization in code, because yeah, here we have top 20 850 and our code is in range of yeah 935. So yeah, still good. We have passed, so looks good. And always crucial to validate the solution again. Yeah, multiple unseen test cases. And that's it for today's coding session. I hope you found this problem and its solution interesting. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more coding adventure. And if you have any question or alternative solution, drop a comment below, and I always enjoy reading your insight. And most importantly, keep practicing, stay motivated, and see you next time.